quick before the video starts, episode 2 of Liquid Pop, the new show I am hosting on the Team Liquid channel, is live. Link will be down below. Please check it out. It's the most wonderful time of the year because there's a gay Kristen Stewart Mackenzie Davis movie out. Now I'm hoping for a genuinely joyful holiday experience here, so you better not let me down. Okay, that was aggressive. I apologize. I'm just so starved for this content. Look, I dunk on a lot of content in this sphere, but I also unironically love so many different rom-coms, so I am quite excited about this. Is this gonna be surrounding some awkward coming out story? I assume so. Is there gonna be more at play? I sure hope so. But I need this joy in 2020. Bless the people at Hulu for hooking me up with the link early. It's been a good week. But anyways, let's get into the movie. Oh my god, I already see Kristen Stewart standing on her tippy toes. I am on board. Okay, so this is an established couple. We get like an intro montage here of them meeting and setting up a life together over the year. Already different than like most gay movies. So that's a positive sign, I think. Either way, they're on some kind of weird Christmas tour and Mackenzie Davis is like, see, Christmas is awesome, but Kristen is like, I don't know, I just, I don't like Christmas. And I love Christmas, and even I would find this an odd holiday activity until the tour guide drops this.
Did you know Christmas trees are responsible for an annual average of 4 deaths?
Man, I love fun facts. So Mackenzie has a new idea and decides that it's a good idea to climb this scaffolding on the side of the house because she's trying to create a special memory for Kristen because she's gonna be alone for the holidays. And Kristen's like, no, it's totally fine. Like, I'm gonna be taking care of a bunch of different pets. Like, it's cool. But it turns out someone's actually in the house that they're on top of. And Kristen Stewart Abby here has her own Santa Claus moment by falling off the roof and killing a snowman. So they run off and we get what has to be the best scene because Mackenzie Davis, or Harper, is so much taller than Kristen Stewart that she has to like sprawl out so intensely so that Kristen Stewart can be of equal height for this scene. Short people, be confident and get yourself a tall queen. So in the heat of the moment, Harper invites Abby over for Christmas with her family because she doesn't want her to be alone and wants to wake up with her on Christmas morning and maybe make her love the holidays again. But of course, this can't just be a nice moment. Harper lets Abby get all excited, but then starts being like, you don't have to come. But we get our Dan Levy GBF John, who is horrified that Abby plans to propose, but Abby's planning to propose.
You and Harper have a perfect relationship. Why do you want to ruin that?
Oh god, she's gonna ask Harper's dad for his blessing. What could possibly go wrong? My anxiety is through the roof. So they hit the road for Harper's parents' place. And Abby is super excited because she hasn't had a real Christmas since her parents died, but Harper's looking like a deer in the headlights. And yep, there it is. Harper's like, hey, remember when I came out to my family this summer and it went super well?
They didn't take it well?
No. You didn't tell them.
You are in the car on your way to your parents' place with your girlfriend in the car and no one knows you're gay. Oh my god. I guess her dad had announced that he was running for mayor and she didn't want to like mess with his image or anything.
Then why did you invite me?
Exactly, Abby. Why did she do that?
So who do they think I am?
I told them that you had nowhere else to go because your parents are no longer with us.
So they're gonna do it in reverse. Abby gets to make a good impression on the parents and then they'll tell them that they're a couple. I would be so out of there. No, my anxiety. Who knew that I'm thinking of ending things wouldn't be the most awkward parent interaction of the year? My nightmare. Okay, look, no one can force another person to come out. And it's up to the people in the relationship to determine whether they can handle being with someone who isn't out. But don't lie about it and then bring them there to just be in the closet.
It's 5 days. How bad can it be?
So Harper has a couple sisters, but the first one we meet is Jane, and she's a real treat.
I'm so sorry about your parents.
It happened a long time ago.
You're so brave.
Jane, too much.
Also, the actress Mary Holland wrote the screenplay with Clea Duvall, who is the director. So she gets to double dip on this joyous film experience. And wow, this is exactly what I imagine a family with someone running for mayor to be like. And the last sister is Sloane. Is Sloane the name of the year for holiday movies? I'm down for it. But Sloane used to be an overachiever, successful attorney who gave it all up for kids and to make gift baskets. Oh no, it's an overachiever family. And oh god, the mom's definitely trying to set Harper up with the ex-boyfriend. No!
What, is she not gonna stay up here with me?
I would never ask two grown women to share the same bed.
So it's down to the basement for Abby.
There's no lock on this door. Jane was always scared that we would lock her in.
And after that awkward interaction, it's time for dinner. And oh God, they invited Connor, the high school ex. Why? My anxiety. Oh my God, and then they give her the little chair. Ah! And we find out that Jane's been working on a fantasy book for 10 years, and honestly, I wish her the best. Building a world is difficult. And then it turns out that some of those old stories that Harper used to tell Abby also involved Connor, and she just left a lot of that stuff out so that that part of her life just was like closed off from Abby. Man, I don't know who I'd hate to be more right now, Harper or Abby. Oh God, they call Connor son. So Harper obviously feels horrible, and Abby obviously feels horrible. So Harper promises no more surprises, it's gonna get better, but then... Oh my God, Aubrey Plaza is in this too? How could you do this to us? How dare you? But also, thank you. Side note, another really awesome Aubrey Plaza movie is coming out, I believe, on December 4th. It's called Black Bear. It's super trippy. I caught it at Sundance. I loved it. Maybe I'll make a video, but you should definitely check it out. But yeah, holy shit, Riley is another ex.
Abby is my orphan roommate. I am an orphan. As friends, like acquaintances. Oh, please don't. Yeah.
Well, now Riley is definitely gonna fall in love with Abby because who could deny this awkward charm? Man, how many blessings can Mackenzie Davis have thrown upon her? She has Kristen Stewart, and before that, Aubrey Plaza? Amazing. Oh no, her parents are talking about Riley's sad lifestyle choices. She's gay Karen, not running a pyramid scheme. Anyways, back home, Harper's trying to make things right, but Abby is obviously still upset and calls John.
Have you managed to get a man's permission to take ownership of an adult human woman yet?
So she's like, haha, no, not quite. She's not even out. But Abby's trying to see the best in it, you know? Like, it's kind of exciting having a secret behind everyone's back.
I mean, there's nothing more erotic than concealing your authentic selves.
Abby is truly girlfriend of the year right now. The year is almost out, so, you know, Harper should get her shit in order. So the next morning, she gets woken up by these children who are upset because I guess this is usually their bedroom because the door doesn't lock. And Sloane is played by Allison Brie. The gang is all here. I don't know why this is specifically the gang. There's really no other crossovers here, but whatever.
Snowman pancakes. God, that's a lot of work for something that's just gonna turn to shit. Kind of like your law degree.
Ooh, damn, sibling rivalries, holy shit. Oh my God, that is like 2 movies in a row where we get some like quick slapbacks on people. So it seems like Harper is the central golden child, so it kind of makes sense that she's so hesitant to ruin that. And that all definitely sucks, but again, you know, you just... There's better ways to handle these things. But they're off to ice skating because apparently lying in relationships isn't the only similarity we're gonna have with my last after video. And oh my God, we just got the best holiday crossover ever!
Gwenny seems to think so. Paltrow. Goop picked us up, and sales have been through the roof ever since.
Oh my God, Goop! Please watch my videos about Goop if you have no idea what Gwyneth Paltrow has been doing in her spare time. There's vagina candles and everything. So obviously there's a lot of competition between Harper and Sloane. So I really feel like Sloane is gonna have something to do with the coming out situation later in the movie. But they get back, the mom asks Abby to take a family picture, and I guess none of them are good. My anxiety! I am just imagining being in this scenario, and it makes me want to like curl up inside myself and die. So they go to this fancy event, and Harper's helping her dad look good, so Abby's basically just been left to her own devices, and ooh, Riley can definitely sense the gay in Kristen Stewart. I too always sensed the gay in Kristen Stewart. Also, bless these women for bringing in Blazer season. Let's go! So Sloane is obviously jealous that Harper is seen as the asset to her dad the way that she used to be, but she kinda ain't wrong.
If my friend ditched me at a party where I didn't know anyone, I probably wouldn't have a good time.
So the dad is looking for major campaign backers, and this lady's like, look, I almost backed someone whose son was arrested, so I'm not just looking at you.
This family has nothing to hide.
Yikes! My anxiety. And here's Connor! Because of course, why wouldn't he be here? Wait, I definitely recognize him from somewhere. Oh my God, he was an aquamarine.
It's about this girl who's like half sushi.
So Connor apologizes because he realizes that Harper had no idea that he was invited to that dinner. But he's also like, hey, but yeah, like we should do it again sometime because I'm totally still into you. Like he doesn't say that in so many words, but like, we know. And you know what? Back off, bucko!
She doesn't sleep with him, then I will.
My anxiety. Aw, John is tracking her and killed a fish.
I might be tracking you, but it's for your own safety.
Wow, that's gonna be the only time I've been like, aw, cell phone tracking. So many crossovers with After, but I'm here for it. So Abby vents this whole disaster to John, and he's like,
I want you to break out of that closet. So stop being a doormat, you fool.
Hey.
oh no, Riley heard all of that. But thankfully, she's super cool and she's just like, hey, I can relate. But Abby plays dumb and is all like, oh no, I don't know what you mean. This is a perfect relationship, totally. Is it wrong to want them together? Yes, it's wrong. Okay. All right, I wrote these notes before Twitter got a hold of this movie, and the overwhelming majority feels this way. We're all horrible. Anyways, no, the movie did this. We didn't make this up. The movie did this. So we get some hand grazing in public.
Sure, there are no.
So risque. And while Sloane doesn't see it happen, she definitely sees the way Abby is looking at Harper. Damn, the classic K-Stew lip bite. We know it well on this channel. So they get back home and Harper starts flirty messaging Abby, who decides to go on a stealth mission upstairs. No, why wouldn't Harper go downstairs? This is full DEFCON. Nope, this is a bad idea. And wow, look, it's right back into the closet with her. So now she's both figuratively and literally been shoved in a closet. So she accidentally hits into the Roomba, destroys the closet, and pulls the, oh my god, I was sleepwalking.
Oh, that is very dangerous. I once took too many Ambien and I bought a racehorse.
But Harper manages to sneak right on by. They have a nice tender moment that makes all the insanity a little better, and then they fall asleep together. In the room that doesn't have a lock, oh my god. Oh good, she put a bucket in front of the door, thank god. Oh my god, the kids saw Harper. Ah! And if this anxiety wasn't enough, Abby gets to go to the mall with Sloane so they can get a white elephant gift for the party later and leaves Abby alone with the kids. And this little shit puts something in her bag. My anxiety. Of course she gets caught. I hate this. And I hate this mall cop scene more than anything. I hate these two people so much. This scene gets a -10 out of 10.
But it ended up in your bag, so this is probably just a big misunderstanding.
Maybe it grew legs.
These type of movie characters are the worst. I cannot overstate how much I hate this. And now the whole family thinks that Abby is a thief. I love this, it's great. So of course she's uninvited from a big dinner later. And Harper's like, no, it's fine, it's gonna be so boring. I wish I wasn't going. But let's hang out after the dinner because we just need a break from all this. Trust me, it's not gonna go well. You don't get a break from all this when your friends also don't know you're gay. But she goes out alone, is super sad, and then she runs into Riley, who is also going to the white elephant party. And yeah, their chemistry is great. Why did they do this to us? Even Aubrey Plaza is on team Abby Riley.
I hope that people walk away from the movie disappointed that Kristen Stewart didn't end up with my character and they riot in the streets about it. I want people to walk away and go, she should have been with Riley.
Yeah, she might be a little bit biased, but they wrote the characters this way and chose to put Aubrey Plaza in this movie. This was bound to happen. I'm so sorry, Mackenzie, you rock too, but this just wasn't written in your favor. So they go out and get drinks at a drag show. And I imagine that Aubrey Plaza would also do this for her friends in real life, you know? And it seems that Riley definitely made the accurate assumption about what it's like being with Harper because she's been there too. But oh my god, so much worse. Riley starts spilling the details of their relationship, how they were inseparable friends their whole life, started dating freshman year, but obviously no one knew. They used to leave each other love letters in their lockers, but then one of Harper's friends found one and Harper pulled the ultimate dick move and said that Riley was the gay one and who wouldn't leave her alone. So then everyone at school finds out and made her life a living hell. Harper, why?
The thing that I can relate to is just being in love with somebody that is too afraid to show the world who they are.
Oh my god, that is like so many of the worst things you can do. So Riley sidles up on Abby's side of the booth so she can watch the show, and of course this is the moment that Harper messages. So Abby immediately heads over to meet up with Harper and her friends, and guess who else is there? It's Connor! Should've just stuck with Riley, girl. So obviously it's kind of a rough night. Abby wants to leave early, but Harper wants to stay. So Abby just goes home without her, assuming she's not gonna be that late. Like, yeah, obviously she wants to hang out with her friends that she hasn't seen in years, but this is also her ex who clearly still likes her. Big sad, you are ruining Christmas, Harper. Ruining! And now, after telling Abby to text her when she got home safely, Harper has the audacity to ignore Abby's text while she's having a nice little meal here with Connor. I am upset. Go find Riley, Abby. You are too good for this. Like, even if Harper isn't into Connor at all because she's gay, this is still so shitty. And then when she finally does respond, she hits her with a home safe night. Home safe night? And now she's being all weird about Abby keeping tabs on her and suffocating her? She just wanted to make sure you were safe, you monster. Reminder that she was going to propose. And Harper has the audacity to ask for space when they've basically like not really been together the entire time. And when she's the one who drug her girlfriend to her homophobic parents' place under false pretenses for the holidays. Hate this. And she's like, yeah, I'll give you all the space you need and plans to get a rideshare home, but it would cost $1,000. But John calls and apologizes for being a dick and allows her to vent and then hangs up because he needs time to think and process a response. And I don't think he was trying to be a dick here. I think he's actually trying to figure out the best way to like save the day, but Abby needs immediate support. So she calls Riley. And they hang out because Riley is awesome. Then Harper texts to apologize and says she loves her and wants to talk, and Abby's obviously like, yes, of course. Then Harper sees her walk by with Riley. Oh, how the turntables. Look at you pushing your girlfriend into the arms of your ex-lover. Don't you dare be jealous. Riley's literally the only person who can understand the situation Abby's in. But it's time for the white elephant party. And oh God, Harper's mom thinks that Abby stole her Christmas brooch. This is a nightmare. This is my nightmare. No one believes her. And if I didn't comment before, Jane is clearly just kind of seen as the odd one in the family, and the dad really only seems to care about her tech skills and problem solving around the house.
I have a way with routers.
But she wants to be so involved in everything and loves everyone so much. I feel so horrible. This family sucks. And Harper is pissed because Abby was hanging out with Riley, obviously. Like, the solution here is communication, but they literally can't be alone to have it. I know, she needs space. So the party is in full swing, and okay, in what world would anyone think that Kristen Stewart was straight when she's dressed like this? I get that she wasn't prepared to play straight for the holidays, but damn! Like, I wish I looked a tenth that good in a blazer. And here's Riley to save Abby from the family awkwardness.
What are you drinking?
Oh, it's a spiced alcohol.
Gross, can I have some?
Yeah.
Ooh, Harper is pissed! Also, this is already the most used GIF from the movie on Twitter. We work fast! And Harper progressively gets more upset that they're talking all night, even though Abby is completely focused on Harper. And again, Riley is really the only person that Abby can be herself with there, and vice versa. And then Connor showing up is the cherry on top of the disaster sundae. And like, Riley really sympathizes because Abby's like, man, it feels like I just don't know this person. And Riley's like, well, this is just like, these are both two different versions of Harper. And you kind of got to figure out if like that's okay with you. And then John shows up.
Abby! Sorry.
I knew he was gonna save the day.
How are you here?
I have been tracking you.
And now he gets to pretend to be the ex-boyfriend. I love this. I'm on board. Petition for John and Abby to drive away with Riley. Okay, I joke about Riley. I really do think it would be a good pairing, but I think if they had shown us a little bit more of like Abby and Harper's relationship before the trip and not just in that like opening montage, we probably wouldn't be so quick to try to push Abby on Riley because we'd get to see the better parts of Harper. But maybe not. It is Aubrey Plaza. I'm so conflicted. Still love you though, Mackenzie. But Abby, for a second, is considering staying until she gets pushed over the edge with Harper being a little bit too cozy with Connor.
Harper, it's over. Done.
And yeah, Harper's obviously very upset by this, but she just can't stop herself from hurting Abby. And then tries to flip it on Abby, like, why are you all huddled in the corner with Riley? And Abby thankfully lays down the,
none of this has anything to do with Riley. This is all happening because of you, Harper.
And then Harper just gives the honesty. It's like, I'm not hiding you, I'm hiding me. And talks about how her parents have been expecting these perfect golden children in love with something that they competed for.
And I am scared that if I tell them who I really am, I will lose them. And I know if I don't tell them, I will lose you.
And yeah, all that sucks. You guys definitely need some family counseling. But you can't treat your significant other this way, especially not on a bait and switch holiday trip. But of course, Sloane sees them making up and runs to tell the family, but then they see Sloane's husband cheating, but apparently Sloane already knew and they've just been concealing it, so her parents aren't even more disappointed with her life trajectory.
Guess I'm not the only one with a secret.
So now they're in like a full-on battle with peripheral weapons and everything.
Get this edge.
I mean, stay out of the sappho.
And how dare this bitch be rude to Jane's artwork?
What is this?
It's a painting of Main Street.
I love that.
Like, the actress is lovely, but the character sucks. So Sloane exposes Harper in front of everyone. And instead of just owning up to it, Harper says that Sloane is lying, which about seals the deal for Abby. And Riley's like, damn, never change, Harper, you suck. Okay, so here's the plan. John, get Riley find Abby, dip. Then Harper snaps and smashes this painting over Sloane, which breaks Jane, who again is clearly seen as the least favorite and is like, fuck all you, I'm part of this family. She spent over 100 hours on that painting, you monster. Okay, can we get a Harper stop being shitty challenge? Once again, I am team therapy. So John and Abby go for a walk, and Abby talks about how much her parents loved Christmas and how them dying made it too hard to celebrate, and she really hoped this Christmas with Harper's family would feel different. And she's obviously worried that Harper just doesn't love her as much as she loves Harper.
Harper not coming out to her parents has nothing to do with you. Everybody's story is different. And then once you say those words, you can't unsay them, and you have to be ready.
And this is such a heartwarming scene, but it really just comes to the point that Harper's not ready.
I want to be with someone who is ready.
Which is both valid. It's fine to not be ready to come out. But this is also not how you treat your significant other in a situation where you aren't ready to come out. And it's totally fine for you to want to be with somebody who is out. Like, don't pull this kind of stuff and put the person you're supposed to love in this kind of situation. It's just cruel to everybody involved. So as everyone's leaving, Riley hangs back for a second.
Great party.
Love her! And Harper actually apologizes to her because, yeah, wow, she was horrible. But honestly, even if Riley's doing fine now, it's a little bit too late. It's been like 13 years and she's still pulling the same kind of shit.
She's a really good one.
Yeah.
Okay, again, I know we're not supposed to want her with Abby, but it's just so hard not to. I wonder if there's fan fiction. Okay, there wasn't when I wrote that note, but now there is. I love the internet so much. Anyways, this whole spectacle definitely hurt the family image.
Reputation is everything, and tonight you jeopardized mine. Sloane, making up lies about your sister. You're better than that.
But damn, Harper finally comes out. And it's pretty damn sweet. She calls out her parents, says it's all been unfair to Abby and the life they've built. Then Sloane jumps in and says that she and Eric are getting a divorce. So it quickly turns into like, here's the damage of a shitty family dynamic.
I don't have any secrets, but I am an ally.
Aw, Jane. But Abby actually says that it's too late and Harper put her through too much. And yeah, Harper's been a little awful, but oh my god, I feel so bad. Oh my god, is Abby gonna go after Riley? No, there's no way. Anyways, the mom goes to find the dad and talks about how bad it is that they were all so concerned with trying to be perfect that it ruined their entire family.
The only reason that Jane is okay is because we gave up on her.
Oh, come on. No, Riley. They're just road tripping back home.
We should have a conversation about the fish.
What happened to the fish?
So now it's Harper's turn to chase them down.
How did you even...
I tracked you, John taught me.
So she lays it all out, apologizes for being terrible, promises to spend the rest of her life making it better.
I don't care what they think. I only care about you.
And obviously Abby's not over her. Harper gets her second chance. Christmas is saved. But could you give me just like one little indication that Riley ends up with someone? I just need her to be happy. Anyways, it's Christmas morning and everyone is getting along. The kids admit to putting the necklace in Abby's bag and the dad finally comes down. And he actually apologizes for making them feel like their parental love was conditional. And even if it ruins his campaign chances, he's not gonna hold them to those standards anymore.
And the money doesn't matter. When I sell my book, I'll take care of all of us.
See, no issues. Everyone will be fine from Jane's riches. Wow, look at the magic of a family coming together. And then it's time to take the family Christmas picture and they invite Abby in. Family growth. Man, I'm just imagining Riley looking at that picture and being like, oh no, I thought I was gonna have a chance. And then we get our 1 year later epilogue and they're still happily together. And Jane sold her book. That's amazing because, right, John is a literary agent. That's amazing. Look at her go. She deserves this. And aw, they did get engaged. So y'all go to see It's a Wonderful Life just to show how much things can change in a year and we get our happy ending. All fine and dandy, but is Riley okay? I just need to know what happened to her. Oh my god, she's in the end credit photos. I think she's fine and in a relationship with Clea Duvall. Crisis averted, guys. Okay, look, I get that this is like a little bit Lifetime Hallmarky. It has its issues and I get why people just want a movie where like there's gay characters where being gay isn't like the central conflict. But it's also so sweet in so many ways and people experience growth and development. And the gays deserve at least one holiday rom-com for the hundreds that already exist. Like, I've already watched this like 3 times. And the cast they got, come on! Can you think of a movie where people are so largely rooting against a protagonist because another character was just so damn likable for a love interest? Jacob doesn't count. Meyer set that up. Look, I love my Portrait of a Lady on Fires. The deep emotional movies that stick with you forever and eviscerate you to your core. But it's also just nice to have something light and rom-com-y. Like, we have this in Imagine Me and You, which I also love but has problems. Oh, we also have Debs. We're doing great. But anyways, we can have more. But anyways, that's Happiest season. And despite its flaws and my rising anxiety, I still had a great time with it. But let me know what you guys are thinking down below. I know there's like a lot of conflicting views here, but for the most part, people seem to be having a pretty great time. Like, there are already Riley fan cams. We are blessed this 2020 holiday season. The internet's amazing. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks as always to my Patreon supporters. You guys are amazing and help me like do the things that I do. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the video if you're into that kind of thing. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm mostly okay, and we'll catch you all later.